All right, let's get one last check of weather right now with Storm Tracker 4 meteorologist Daniel McFarland tracking these very cold temperatures. We just saw Mount Bigelow right now. What a shot.
Yeah, lots of snow up there. Definitely feels a little bit chillier up there than down here, even though it's freezing down here, I think.
I know, it's going to even get colder, Daniel.
Yeah, so overnight tonight's really going to be the big time we're looking at, Angelique. We do have a freeze warning that's in effect. This does include Tucson and a lot of Pima County. So those of you who live in areas like Sells, down there in Green Valley, Sahuarita, all of you are going to be included with this. And it's not just going to be tonight. You're seeing two different boxes here. The first one does show that it is going to be lasting until Friday morning, but the second one, that's going to be for tomorrow night. They've already gone ahead and issued a freeze warning for that event as well. All right, so we're starting to clear up a little bit with the clouds, at least around Tucson. The clear skies you have around Ajo and Lukeville are going to begin to work their way in. And this is going to be another view from the Storm Tracker 4 Skycam network. And you can see these clouds are moving out. We showed you the view on top of Mount Bigelow. You can still see how low these clouds are. That's one indicator that it's still a tad bit more humid than what we're used to here, because typically clouds are far above those mountaintops. But as we continue to see that humidity drop and these clouds move on out, those are going to be making their way a little bit higher, and any kind of rain or even snow chances at the top of the mountain are going to be just about wrapped up. And I do think this is the biggest thing you need to pay attention to right here is the morning lows, because there's a good chance just about everyone around the entire city of Tucson is going to get down into the upper 20s. Midtown, the airport, the east side, all looking at 28, 29 degrees. Saddlebrook could be down to around 25. And other areas further outside of Tucson, like Coronado, Tucson, Sahuarita, Green Valley, all going to be right there in the upper 20s as well. Looking down near Nogales, 26 is going to be expected in Nogales. And the reason why we're not having that same kind of freeze warning in effect for Ajo is because we're not looking at the freezing point. And I know some of you have already noticed the temperatures here in Cochise County. It's very routine for this time of year for them to have temperatures down below the freezing point. So that's why we have one issued for Tucson. It's simply because we're not used to temperatures like this during the season just yet. Tomorrow's highs are going to be just a tad bit warmer than what we had today. We stopped in the low 50s this afternoon. I'm expecting the mid-50s for tomorrow, and we're going to clear on up as that low continues to make its way out of the area. But then we're going to be tracking a second one. Now this one could give us a small chance of snow here at ground level, but the main thing we're looking at for Tucson is going to be rain chances here. This is mostly going to be a Sunday morning through Sunday evening event, but if it hangs on just a little bit longer, there's a chance Tucson could see a dusting. So what we need is that low pressure center to slow down a little bit and give us those rain chances up until the early morning hours on Monday, and we could have a snow chance here for us. But I think the best we're going to have, at least with the way things are looking right now, is a dusting and a lot higher values if you go on the top of the mountains out there. All right, so over the next 10 days, temperatures are going to be relatively consistent here. The coldest day I see is going to be Monday, where you do have that tiny chance of AM snow we're going to keep an eye on for you. The warmest day should be that following Wednesday at around 60 degrees. The lows sticking very chilly, Angelique. 29 for tonight, as we mentioned. Another night with a freeze warning for tomorrow night down to 30. And then we're going to be right back down below the freezing point as we work our way past the middle of the weekend.